What to Say. I am on the top of page 226. The chapter is What to Say. Richard's first evidentiary hearing was in March. Sasha took the day off of school and came to court with Carl and Debbie, dressed in a navy blue skirt, a gray vest, a brown striped bow tie, and a gray flat cap, a trench coat, purple leggings, and purple high tops. They carried a book about the history of American socialism. Jasmine stared at Sasha, whom she was seeing in person for the first time. Emotions swirled inside her: sorrow and compassion, confusion and shame, emptiness. The hearing was over in minutes. Richard was held to answer, which meant that there was enough evidence against him for a judge to set a date for a trial. As Sasha's family filed out of the courtroom, Jasmine dashed over to speak to them. "My son's not like that," she said, the words tumbling out of her mouth in a rush. "I don't know what made him do that, and I'm sorry. We're not hateful people." Your top of page 125. Then she hugged each member of the family, Debbie, Carl, Sasha, one by one. Each of Richard's relatives came forward to do the same. When it was over, both mothers were crying. Jasmine kept talking about Sasha. "He just looked so innocent," she said. "He's just so cute. He has such a nice family. It's just not something I can get used to." There was so much more she had wanted to say, but she couldn't find the words. "I don't know what to say, but sorry." I'm going to go ahead and read Always Okay. In the elevator, Debbie wiped away tears. "I felt like it was genuine on their part," she said. "It was good. I'm really glad. It was worth coming here today, just for that." When asked about how it had felt to be hugged by the family of the person who had set them on fire, Sasha just smiled. "I'm always okay with hugs," they said. Afterwards, Carl, Debbie, and Sasha rode the courthouse elevator to the 9th floor to meet Armando Pastron, the deputy district attorney who was prosecuting the case. Pastron had seen the two families embrace, but he seemed unmoved. "I'm glad they showed some remorse," he said of Richard's family. "I'd like to see some from the person who did it." Pastron had never spoken to Richard, of course. That's not how the system works. And Richard's letters were still tucked away in his lawyer's briefcase. Okay, so keep in mind that what just happened was that all of Richard's family went and hugged all of Sasha's family, right? So the two families kind of came together and everyone was apologizing after that court hearing, okay? And Pastron, who is defending or is trying to help convict Richard, he's working on Sasha's side, okay? He's saying, well, I wish Richard would show that he was sorry for what happened, okay? But he did write those letters, and no one has seen those letters yet. So I don't think anyone really knows how sorry Richard is because he hasn't been given the chance. Okay, I'm going to read one more chapter. We the People. A year after Sasha's first posted their non-binary gender position, another petition went up on the We the People website. The wording was pretty much identical to the one Sasha had written. This time, the petition went viral, attracting attention from Reddit, Bustle, and Advocate, and the Huffington Post. It earned 103,202 signatures and an official White House response, which said, in part, "We know how important this issue is, and we understand the profound impact, both symbolic and otherwise, of having official documents that accurately reflect an individual's identity. We cannot overstate the care and seriousness that should be brought to bear on the issue." That didn't mean the White House was planning to change federal policy. The official statement that proposals to change the way gender is listed on the government documents should be considered on a case-by-case basis by the affected federal and state agencies. Still, Sasha felt proud. The government had acknowledged the existence of non-binary people. Who would have thought it was possible? Okay, so right now Sasha's really excited because on things like the census and paperwork that you fill out, they are thinking about adding a third option, not just male or female, but adding another option that kind of fits what Sasha is better than male or female. Okay,